Do you think the police would get that? There's a lot of police officers walking past. Do you think they'd understand?
They have come to an understanding with me.
Oh, great. Do they actually understand you? Do they understand where you're coming from?
Sorry, did I just say they've come to an understanding with me?
Yes.
But then why are you asking me if I've come to an understanding with them? After I've just told you that I have.
Sorry, I didn't quite understand that. I'm really sorry.
Well, you see, the thing is, I said to you, you said there's a lot of police. And so I didn't concern myself because I said they've come to an understanding with me.
Right.
Then you said, oh, have they come to an understanding with you? So you're asking me what I've just told you.
No, isn't there a difference between coming to an understanding with you and actually understanding you?
If we hadn't come to an understanding, they wouldn't have walked past and left me here, would they?
No.
That's what you're saying. The police are here, you should be, you've got your thing, your drum, they might stop you. No, they can't. Let me explain something to you. Yesterday I was here, and one man, when there was about 30 people enjoying themselves, decided he wanted to spoil it. So he called me a beggar, he called me all kind of nasties, he tried to belittle me. But basically he put some money there, but I didn't ask him for anything. I don't ask for money.
Right.
So he said, you're this, you're that, da, 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 da. So I just stood there and I listened. But the thing is, there was about 30 people waiting for me to play. But he just wanted to be abusive. So in the end, one of them got fed up with him and attacked him. Because they realised I wasn't going to play while he was there. So this man attacked him. So when the man attacked him, I went over and looked, and I saw they was both rolling on the floor. I came back to make sure my drum and my money and everything was okay. So then the fight went over there. So when I looked, I thought I saw more than 2-on-1, or something was going on. So I went over again, and there was about 3 of them on the floor. I think he had 2 on him, and there was probably another one trying to get involved. So this man now, who was abusive to me, and these 3 people was obviously fighting him because he was abusive to me.
Right.
I saved him from them. I got them off him, even though they attacked me while I was trying to get him off.
Right.
And I picked him up so that he would just be able to keep his feet on the ground. And I brought him over here with him saying to me, let me go, let me go. And I thought, he was being abusive to me. But you can't make me let you go. You're begging me to let you go because you can't get out of the grip I've got you in. So then I brought him over here, and then someone attacked me from behind, but the police came. When they came, they asked me what was going on, so I told them, it was this man's fault. He started the whole thing. So they asked me if I wanted him arrested, so I said it's okay, because eventually he did apologise to me. I'm just showing you that,
They understand
I have an understanding with the police.
Good, fantastic.
It's very simple.
Wow, that's great, thank you. That really explains it beautifully. Thank you.
So they know that if something's happening here, I will try and do my best to stop it, and usually I'm successful.
Right.
The other thing is that there's very few fights here when I play my drum. It's quite peaceful. So because of that fact, years ago, the BBC Two film cameras came and filmed me on the behalf of Westminster Council, and they put it on the television, and someone came back and told me, I saw you on the TV. And then after that they must have reviewed it and decided they would put me on the tourist board video. So people was coming back from different parts of the world telling me, I've seen you on television, you're on the tourist board video. You're Buckingham Palace and Trafalgar Square. So I have an understanding of the police.
Great, fantastic. Good.
From this position alone, I've been on the television in 14 countries, not including England, which makes 15. And people have seen me on the television in their country, particularly Germany, and came all the way to England to look for me on the strength of that. And heard me on the radio in Germany and came all the way to England on the strength of that to look for me here. I've had people come to look for me from as far away in this country just to spend the night here as Manchester. Rather than go out to a club in Manchester, they drove down here, parked their car, came and looked for me and spent the night there. I've had people come and look for me from all over the world to this spot to come and find me. So I have a very good understanding. understanding, in fact, with the world. Goes beyond the police.
Thank you.
And may I ask you, where are you from?
Should I turn it off now, or you want me to continue?
No, you can answer that, please.
Oh, where am I from?
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
What do I mean by that? Well, I know you're from the universe, I know you're from the galaxy, I know you're from the sun, I know you're from the earth, but unfortunately human beings have divided it up into all these little blocks and pieces of cake that some get the crumbs and some get the... Yeah, so I'm just wondering which piece of cake you come from.
Which piece of cake I come from? What will that tell you if I tell you?
What will that tell me? Well, obviously, people, you know, grow up in different places of the world, so it will tell me a lot.
Okay. And it will also tell you not that much. But I'm from London, if that's what you want.
Such a big secret. Okay, well, you know, as far as I'm concerned, the borders that human beings have put on the earth are non-existent apart from in the minds of human beings. They're not actually there, you know? Which means then that really we're one human family, and if we was more proud of being children of Mother Earth than we were of the borders that divide us, then maybe we wouldn't have so much fighting and killing and stupidity going on. But since we seem to love the borders, which are really prisons, because no one can go beyond it unless you've got a passport. If you haven't got your passport, you are not going beyond that border. It's an open prison. So we seem to love the open prison rather than we love the freedom of the planet, which is very unusual.
Great. Lovely. Thank you very much.
I think I'm going to get back to playing. So I don't know who this brother is who's filming me. He hasn't told me. Anyway, my name is Abengo Chineta. He hasn't told me.
My name's Danny. My name's Danny.
He won't tell me where he comes from.
I tell you, I come from London.
Which is very vague, because he's not being wise there. He's being clever, smart, joker, and in a little way foolish. Because what can happen by you telling me where you come from? It's just general knowledge. So, my brother, where are you from?
Jerusalem.
From?
Jerusalem.
Jerusalem. I have respect for you. My brother, where are you from? From France. My brother, where are you from? Yeah, but where are your people originating from? Dubai? Barcelona? Philippines? Wonderful.
What did you say? What did you say?
Sri Lanka. Not two people said the same place. My parents are from Jamaica, I was born in London. So here we are, the human family, all from different slices of the cake. Unfortunately, we're the ones who get the crumbs, because the ones who slice the earth into a cake, they get all the icing on the top and the cream in the middle, and they just leave us a few crumbs. But you know what? We're happier than them, because money can't buy that. It's here. It's not for sale. You have to find it in your own self. So.